Umpire Bill Della coming in to put play underway in the grand final of the 1979 Escort Australian Football Championships. It's the Hawks and the Magpies from VFL Park, and wherever you're watching, we hope you're going to enjoy the match. There's a free kick. That wasn't exactly what you'd call slowly away. Ronnie Wearmouth, the first one for the game. Nobody on the mark, so he goes up towards the left half-forward flank. The ball fisted away. A chance for Lee Carlson for Collingwood. He's always a good player under night conditions. He got pushed in the middle of the back, and it's going to be a free kick to Lee Carlson, no doubt about that whatsoever, and he'll take it on the boundary line, only some 50 metres out from goals. As a matter of fact, he was an award winner here. He won the Thorn TV set from Canberra in one of Collingwood's earlier matches. Up towards the half-forward line. Oh, a very high fly was Banks and takes a ripper. That's not bad for a night match. You don't often see a mark taken like that in the night conditions, but he got very high. Let's take a look at it in replay.
Dennis Banks, Speedy, he's carrying on from the form he showed on Saturday, and he really threw himself up in the air there to climb above all and sundry.
First score coming up to Collingwood. Won't be a point or a goal. Should score from there, 30 metres out, pretty well directly in front. It's a goal. First blood to the Magpies. Here we go again.
Well, I don't know about that, Pete. They're off to a great start. We've only played a minute and 10 seconds, of course. That great mark to open up a great start to the grand final and a great series, as Peter mentioned before, and that was a great effort on the part of young Banks. Collingwood 1 goal to Hawthorn yet to score, but there's a long way to go to yet, and we must remember this too, that Hawthorn will be out to make amends for their shocking performance on last Saturday. So it's back to the centre. Peter Moore against Scott. Scott with the green gloves on. He goes straight for Moore. He's whacked him one. By golly, he's knocked him one. He's knocked him right in the face, right in the eye. And there was no doubt about that, and I think the umpires reported him. I'm not sure about that, Bob. Did you see if he reported him or not?
Well, it's hard to tell with so many running around down there, but there's no doubt that it'll be a free kick.
Odds on reporting. Moore nodded his head when he said something to him, so it's a very interesting start.
By golly, went straight at him. There's a chance now for Hawthorn to get the ball. The umpires found a free kick. It'll go down there to Bill Valley. Well, Hawthorn certainly mean business. And a chance for Collingwood's second goal coming up on the board. Let's see what's happened to Peter Moore. He seems to be okay. Collingwood players talking to him. His eye, I'm just seeing it looks as though it's been cut under the eye. Kick by Valley. Straight at the goals. That's another one. 2 goals coming up for Collingwood in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, there's no doubt about that.
Well, I think if anything, Lou, that'll lift the Collingwood side.
Well, couldn't go any better, could they, Bob? The 2 goals.
I mean, from the point of view of their attitude towards it tonight, Pete. You know, it'll be a very, very good centre bounce. I hope our commercial's over by the time that bounce really comes.
Well, here we go again. Let's see what happens this time. Scott and Moore. Missed him. Picked up by Goss. Goss gets pushed in the back. Hawthorn's first kick for the match. No, it's not going to be their first kick. They got a hand pass in. It's going out towards the wall, who's well up from the back pocket. Well, Hawthorn might have won the fight, but Collingwood are winning the football match hands down so far. That's Goad up towards the forward pocket for Hawthorn. There's no one there, and the ball rolls over the boundary line to be thrown back into play. There's Peter Moore. Nothing wrong with him. But I wish I was as sure of winning Tats Lotto on Saturday night that I know that Don Scott's had his number taken by 2 field umpires, I would suggest, and possibly the 2 boundary umpires as well. I'd be very surprised if I'm wrong. Scott and Moore. Picked up by Turner, the full forward tonight for Hawthorn. Oh, bad. Socket through, 1 point. Hawthorn's first score. They trailed by 11 points. 1 behind, 1 point. Collingwood 2 goals, 12 points before a big crowd.
Well, we've played 4 minutes and we've already seen some fireworks. Don Scott running straight at Moore, and there could be a little bit of doubt. Well, Peter doesn't think there's any doubt at all that he's been reported. The ball back into play again. There we see the ball going up to Moore, the 2 Moores. There'll be a free kick to Moore again of Collingwood. So he's on the receiving end at the moment.
Idiocy, actually.
Taking that free kick against Terry Moore. It's a 15-metre penalty against Don Scott again. So I think Don Scott would have to watch himself tonight because he could be the target for the umpires. The ball dropping short. Ball off the top of the pack. Now is a chance for Hawthorn to pick it up through Eade. The ball back here, out towards the wing, and it's Ablett picking it up now. A hand pass coming over to Polkinghorne. A left footer down towards that half-forward line. And a mark to Magro. Magro's off. A hand pass to Worthington. He usually kicks the ball a long way across to centre half-forward. And there'll be a mark here to the wall. A good safe mark. Oh, it's a bad hand pass, but Race has got it. Out it goes now wide to Goss. In a bit of trouble. Wearmouth there, but Polkinghorne backing up well. A good hand pass over to Goad. Back to Goss again. Down towards the half-forward line. Coming out now for Hawthorn as the ball picked up by Race. Up towards the full forward zone. Piccadilly got that mark and the umpires paid it. I wouldn't have paid that.
Got to be Jake.
Well, paid the free kick, Pete. It wasn't Pickens' mark, it's Ireland's free kick.
I was going to say he couldn't pay that mark. We've had one good mark taken tonight by Dennis Banks. That was a beauty. The best mark I think I've seen in the night matches. That's a beautiful kick from Ireland up towards the half-forward line. It's all Collingwood here, but play on, says the umpire. Hagelman's in there for Hawthorn. Another free kick to Collingwood. And they've played in front so far. They're getting the free kicks. Hawthorn playing the man at the moment, and it's certainly not paying dividends. Down towards the full forward zone. Austin and Kelvin Moore. Moore sockers it off the ground, but not too far. Kennedy and races it through for a behind. That's Collingwood's first of the night to take them to an even 2-goal break over Hawthorn. 2-1-13, and Hawthorn one behind 1 point. Well, what a fiery opening. I think one of the most fiery openings I can recall in a number of matches we've had played here this season, both night and day. Kennedy in fullback goes towards the outer side of the ground. That's not a bad kick either. Out towards looking for Terry Moore, and he takes it in front of Peter Moore, the Collingwood ruckman, who seems now to be quite okay. Terry Moore, not a bad kick from him either. Down towards Henry on the wing position. Henry up with the gloves. Couldn't mark the ball. Call play on, and we'll see a boundary throw-in take place right on the centre wing position.
Waiting for the ball to come back into play now. It'll be Scott going to this one too. Terry Moore's coming over. Scott's there also. Now it's Moore, the two Moores. It's Terry Moore getting it out, but the umpire's found a free kick. And this time it'll go to Terry Moore out there on the centre wing position against Peter Moore of Collingwood.
That's Hawthorn's first free kick for the night. Collingwood have had 5.
Waiting now for the ball to be driven up down towards the centre half-forward position. Play off. Worthington went for the big punch that time, but gave a push in the back. And a free kick will go to Henry, a little short of centre half-forward. Actually, he's out towards the edge of the square. 15-metre penalty here. This will bring him right down. He should lob this right in the goal square. Players set themselves, tucks in front there off the top of the pack as a goal to go. Coming up, and he's put it through.
When you read that perfectly, Lou, you could see it as a rover, couldn't you? It was off the hands of the pack. Goad, seeing, particularly in these conditions, when the ball's a little bit slippery, there's more chance of it coming over the back of the pack unless that defender's up there with the big fist forward. And on that occasion, Alan Goad, really the true rover.
Well, I noticed that Goad was limping after that kick, Bob. I just want to pick him up a bit.
He's back in the centre, Lou, so he can't be...
Well, there's the score. 3 goals, 1-19.
That's 2-1-13
yes.
to Hawthorn 1-1-7. So let's remove that score.
Okay.
We'll check it again.
Here we go back to the centre now. Knocked out by Peter Moore of Collingwood. Pushed away by Hoellen. And Moore gets it out again. And we see the ball driven up by Russo of Hawthorn out wide. Going after it now was Wilkinson, having a bit of trouble picking it up. Gets a hand pass. Hawthorn looking a lot better now. Now they're starting to settle down a bit. And the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go out there to Turner. And I think this would be Turner's first game, Peters, with Hawthorn.
Well, that's a 15-metre penalty. That was stupid. Bob Skilton, I've never seen so many silly free kicks in a match in my life tonight.
Well, that one then was absolutely stupid because, there was no way in the world you bring a player close to goal with 15 metres at that stage. Whether it was temporary or not, there was no doubt it was a free kick.
OK, a chance now for Turner to kick his first goal, and also it'll be Hawthorn's